Hey guys, it's me. It's been quite a while since we've looked at a death battle video. The last one I looked at and reacted to was the Goku vs Superman 3 video, and that was in December, and that came out December 4th, the same day that the episode came out. It was not the last episode that our death battle made. They also did Galactus versus Unicron about 2 weeks later, but I didn't react to that. But we're here now. We're gonna be taking a look at the new death battle episode, and this is the first one since death battle went independent. They sold their rights to Rooster Teeth, but then Rooster Teeth closed. We waited eagerly to see if Death Battle would be saved, and yeah, it was saved. And they did a Kickstarter. They made a whole lot of money for that Kickstarter. I think it was like almost $800,000, and they just wanted $75K. They made enough that they can do all the possible episodes that they want to do. We're going to be taking a look at the first independent episode of Death Battle. It's titled Omni-Man vs. Bardock. I know who Omni-Man is. I don't know who Bardock is. I used to watch Dragon Ball Z, but I don't think I ever watched anything with that guy. But anyways, it is 9:45 in the morning. I don't have to go to work till 2, so this is perfect for me to watch this episode, edit, and maybe get some food after. It's 21 minutes long, and that's probably including the intro and outro. Yeah, so I got the video here, and without further ado, let's go ahead and put on the video.
Battle is sponsored by Manscape.
Bardock looked familiar. Wait, is that Goku's father that was mentioned in the Goku vs Superman videos? I'm starting to remember.
Omni-Man versus Bardock,
the ostracized Viltrumite and the doomed Saiyan.
he's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. I remember it. I remember the quote.
Omni-Man, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats. And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong.
Yeah. Oh.
Omni-Man. Who Omni-Man?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth, best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
It all starts with his home planet, Viltrum, which I hear is a totally lovely utopia.
Through brutal mortal combat.
Jesus, yeah, I remember that. I remember this.
Wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe, even more so after they purge the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, Omni-Man infiltrated Earth as Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers, and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds, soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week.
What, a week?
Is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take. So a minimum of 2 galaxies. Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light-years away. Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Jesus.
Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And
wait,
it's not
what?
like he was in a rush.
Whoa, wait, what did he say?
Flown over 142
Goddamn dogs.
million times faster than light.
Oh, and Viltrumites can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush.
He held his breath?
He was on a soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Think,
This
Mark.
is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the slower they age.
According to the Invincible Handbook, Nolan is over 2,000 years old.
2,000?
Regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire Empire out.
Seriously? He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate.
Smart atoms?
This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting
Jesus.
ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once.
What the fuck?
Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan
Wait, what the? Why did I call his beard? It was a great beard. It was.
Out, or even more scary,
What the
ripping
fuck?
out your whole beard all at once.
Jesus.
Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan is incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons
Yeah.
in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
Probably.
Don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because,
Wait.
spoilers, just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing
I
this
don't
for
wanna
you, this
read.
planet also supports 5
I wanna
moons in its
know.
orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or
Damn.
It was before, kablam.
Now, Omni-Man does have his weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitch frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be,
Mark.
I guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks
Fatherhood,
to his son,
yeah.
Mark, Nolan began to re-examine his perspective and his place in the universe. He settled down in a new place, got himself a new job, and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug. The bug lady, he banged a bug.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone deals with parenting stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Really? Oh, that's it? Okay. Here we go,
In the
Bardock.
far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like no other, born and raised to do just one thing: fight.
The Saiyans, a proud warrior people from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta. Well, narcissist much.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a bad attitude, and if he goes apeshit, you're totally screwed.
Ooh.
And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh, he is, okay,
wow,
so he is
what
the
a
father of Goku.
What a curveball.
So what does that make Turles?
Who?
Bardock was a cold-blooded killer, ruthlessly conquering planets in service to the Saiyans' true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out every living thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
No.
But
No.
only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea, and had 2 sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
Wait.
No, Bardock didn't go totally
Wait, Goku
soft.
had a
He was
brother?
still
Has a
ruthless
brother?
warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore!
Whoa, what the
moved
fuck?
faster than light and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands! True to his brutal screw-you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punches
I'm interested.
enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy.
That was
In a
funny.
day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Gine, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield fodder.
But they would still possess the Saiyans' power, a transformation that was the key to their planetary devastation.
Ooh, that.
Monkey!
Big monkey, yeah.
Under the light of a full moon, a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe!
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but
Oh,
Bardock
Jesus?
cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas,
Yeah, I'm
Bardock
getting a little
doesn't really
confused here.
implement high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000.
Nope,
Dub
what?
changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the
9,000.
cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with
Over
Bardock.
8,000,
Goku's
yeah.
training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000 upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the
6
universe's
days?
diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times the speed of light.
And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity, but Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the 2, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies, who
Ooh.
taunted that Frieza had dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious
Oh,
of
wow.
Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
So that's
A
why
choice
he
that
was sent
would
to
have
Earth.
a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died.
Ooh.
Or did he? Bardock got killed so freaking hard he got blasted back in time.
Actually,
what?
he was pulled away by these 2.
Oh,
This
okay,
calculator
okay.
just placed him incorrectly in the time stream.
Blah, 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 non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan. What?
All right, this is very much an alternate universe what-if scenario, and it is jarring. But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply a what-if. He had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form. Perhaps, if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn,
okay.
Pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud.
Okay, that was interesting.
Hey, shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
And joining you in that support is the first ever sponsor for an independent death metal episode, Manscaped.
Yep,
This
Manscaped.
masterpiece is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra in forged gold.
We don't know what it is for.
Fancy name.
This special edition trimmer is the perfect tool for the golden era of hair grooming, where precision, luxury, and performance meet. There's limited quantities available, so you need to pick one up soon.
If you're anything like me, your scruff grows all over the place way too fast. Or maybe you get that itchy scraggle Wiz has. Yeah. Either way, the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra Gold comes
Oh
with
my
two
god, I'm
modes
keeping this
ready
ad here. This is funny.
and a foil. And look at it. It's so slick.
It's waterproof, of course, and the new LED light illuminates even the trickiest spots, while adding a touch of elegance to your routine.
Join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped for all their grooming needs. Get the special edition Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra in forged gold while supplies last.
Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code DEATHBATTLE at manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free shipping with the
Yeah.
code at manscaped.com.
Thanks to Manscaped for helping our fans and members support the channel.
Absolutely.
Seriously, show them some love by clicking the link below.
Oh, you didn't even get to say it's time for a death battle?
All right, the
Oh, there we go.
are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Oh, I bet that felt good to say. After, like, what? 9 months of nothing? It was not their fault, though. Here we go. It just probably felt good to say it again. Hey. Are they voice acted?
Great.
Yep.
Another gross bug planet.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate me!
Here we go. Fight!
Just like my son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for.
My sons would kick his ass!
Wow. With that, ooh. This is good. I can see where all the Kickstarter money went to. Not all of it. I like this music though. This is pretty good. This is pretty good. Ooh!
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
Uh-oh.
Wait till you see the real power of a Saiyan.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Ooh. Come on. I think I'm gonna probably say maybe Omni-Man wins. Who knows? I mean, he beat Homelander. I'm just gonna say it. Oh shit! It's. Ooh. Oh, cut his tail off. Oh, he's gonna change back. He's gonna change back. Yep, there we go. You cut off the tail, they change back. Oh, he's going to the blue star. The hottest. Oh, yeah, he can't breathe.
No. My sons. Leave me. I won't let you take me from my wife.
Oh, shit. Is Bardock actually gonna win? Oh, fuck. Oh, I need to see this outcome. Ooh. Oh. Oh, Jesus.
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
Oh. Hey, he's gonna burn up in the sun. Damn.
Fuck.
Oh, he's starting to burn Reddit.
Okay, these Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan
I
against
agree.
Viltrumite is fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's
That was
fastest
good.
speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan, and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar, until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch.
That's
a
the-
major plot point in Invincible
Oh.
involves the coalition of planets
That's the part
admitting
you don't.
that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disc
I'm getting hungry. I'm running on DoorDash.
in a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite. And the disk itself must be about half the diameter
Please
of the
don't
star
talk
in
smart on
question.
me. I'm
This
too
means
dumb.
The scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons.
Jesus.
24 zeros!
Which makes
Okay,
Omni-Man
there you go.
11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Not even the Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So strength goes to
Oh,
Nolan.
okay.
Still, numbers aren't everything. As far as versatility and combat goes, neither had one distinct advantage that could win outright.
Omni-Man survives in space for much
So they're gonna be
longer,
tied?
But Bardock barely squeaks out the edge here thanks to his ranged versatility with key
Oh, okay.
attacks and, of course, Super Saiyan.
Okay, let's address the Super Saiyan Bardock thing. It's perfectly fair to question whether or not the form should be in this comparison at all. However, even with the form included, Nolan still takes this, especially when it comes to our last 2 categories, experience and stamina.
Yep, Omni-Man's been around a lot longer than Bardock, over 2,000 years, and even with Super Saiyan, Bardock's no master of the form.
And without that mastery, the form drains the user's energies at an increased rate. Which brings us to what may be Omni-Man's most surprising advantage.
Those weird smart atoms.
Saiyans like Bardock can fight for days on end,
Smart
only
atoms.
for so long. Bardock possesses a limited pool of ki, which only depletes faster when using super forms like the Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents
Omni-Man
him from
does,
breathing
yeah.
his cases, letting him travel across whole galaxies for weeks nonstop.
He's also 2,000
And his
years
smart
old.
Atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's crazy speed and power made him
That
a
would
real
explain
challenge.
why.
But Nolan's strength, experience, and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable.
Oh wow, all the backers are being shown.
But Nolan's
Oh yeah, if you pay a certain amount of money, you get credited as a producer.
strength, experience,
So you get showed up first.
sheer endurance.
So let's see if
presented an
I think I
unstoppable and unshakable force that
Oh, I guess I didn't. Fuck. I thought it. Oh, I had to cancel my pledge because I was going through some serious financial problems. Damn it.
would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar. Duck.
Yeah,
The winner
that was
is-
oh the freaking punt. I forgot about the
Next
punt.
time on.
Next time on that battle. Joe.
Subscribe and join as a member to see more.
Persona versus JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oh, okay, so it's Joker from Persona. Okay, I was thinking Joker from DC, but it's what it is.
Death Battle. Thanks for watching.
I gotta say that was a good video. I'm sorry for being silent a lot. It has been a good while since I've, reacted to a video like that. So I just wanted to actually just watch it. But it was a good video. I did predict Omni-Man would win, but then I thought Bardock was gonna win because he had that motive right there at near the end, but in the end he did not survive and Omni-Man wins. Good video. I'm looking forward to the next one. I may look at the Persona versus JoJo one. I'm not sure. It'll depend on what it is. It'll depend on when it comes out and how I feel. I want to try to react to every death battle that comes out this season and see how it is. I think that's going to be it. There was a lot I learned about Bardock and a lot I learned about Omni-Man that I didn't know because truthfully, I don't watch Invincible. I've seen scenes on YouTube. I've seen, I've read on Wikipedia, on the Invincible Wikipedia, I think that's what it is. That's pretty much it. I don't read the comics. I don't watch the show, entire episodes. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. But you know what? It's good to know this stuff. It's sorry I look tired. I am tired. I'm also hungry, so I'm gonna order some food right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. Thank you for watching. And yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and subscribe or give this video a like, do it. So yeah, catch you all later.